So we're given that A is 2i plus 3j minus 4k and B is 5, negative 2, 7, or 5i minus 2j plus 7k. We want to find the following things. The first one is A plus B. I prefer writing in columns, so I'm going to convert this vector rather than this one. So that's going to be 2, 3, negative 4 plus 5, negative 2, 7. And then we just add the components. So 2 plus 5 is 7. 3 add negative 2 is 1. Negative 4 add 7 is 3. We now want 2a take away b. Well, if this one is a, then 2a is just going to be 4, 6, negative 8, and then we're taking away 5, negative 2, 7. So that's going to give us 4, take away 5, negative 1. 6 plus 2 is 8. Negative 8 take 7 is negative 15. And now we want a dot b. So that's going to be 2, 3, negative 4 dot 5, negative 2, 7. So we multiply the I components. So 2 times 5 is 10. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. Negative 4 times 7 is negative 28. So that's going to be 10 take away 34, which is negative 24. So the next thing we want is mod A. So that's going to be equal to the square root of, and this one's a, 2 squared, add 3 squared, we don't need to worry about the negative because we're squaring, add 4 squared, so that's the root of 4 plus 9 plus 16, which is root 29. We now want a unit vector parallel to A. Well, we know that 2, 3, negative 4 has a magnitude of root 29. So if we multiply this by 1 over root 29, we produce a magnitude of 1, and therefore this would be a unit vector parallel to A. Now we want the acute angle between A and B. We know that A dot B is mod A, mod B, cos theta, where theta is the angle. So cos theta is equal to A dot B divided by mod A, mod B. Now, A dot B we've done, it's negative 24. Mod A is root 29. And if we look at B, mod B is going to be the square root of 5 squared plus 2 squared plus 7 squared. So that's root 25 add 4 add 49. So that's 29 add 49. So if we add 50 and 30, we get 80. So this one must be 78. So this would be root 78. And so theta is going to be the inverse cosine of negative 24 over root 29 root 78. So we might need the calculator for this. And let's make sure we're in degree mode. Let's just clear anything we've got. So we want the inverse cosine. which we'll find in trig, and we want negative 24 over the square root of 29, and we can just do the multiplication inside this square root, multiplied by 78, close the bracket, and that gives me 120.3 degrees. If we go to 1dp, and we wanted the acute angle, so clearly they cross like this, and we've found this obtuse angle. We want the acute angle here, so that's just going to be 180, take away the last answer, so 59.7 degrees, correct to 1 decimal place. If A is the point represented by the position vector A and B is the point represented by the position vector B, we want to find firstly the midpoint of the line segment joining A and B. So A would have coordinates 2, 3, negative 4, and B over here would have position vector, it would have coordinates 5, negative 2, 7. So the midpoint would just be the average of the coordinates, 2 plus 5 over 2, 3 add negative 2 over 2, and negative 4 add 7 over 2. So that would give us 7 over 2, a half, and 3 over 2. And the distance AB is going to be the square root of 5 minus 2 squared, add negative 2 take 3 squared, add 7 take away negative 4 squared. So that's going to be the square root of 3 squared, add 5 squared, add 11 squared, which is the square root of 9, add 25, add 121. Let's just use the calculator for that. So square root, this is standard, 9, add 25, add 121, and that gives us root 155. That would be a simplified surd, because in standard mode this would give me the most simplified surd that we can get.